We're recording. We are back, and today we have what I was looking for. The two new Monster Javas. Now, these are not new. They've been out for a bit. I haven't been able to get them. We have the Sweet Black and we have the Latte. Talked about that algorithm. Same thing with Mud Water. I search so much coffee. I look at the caffeine beverages. They just market all that crap to me. So, have you guys seen this ad? They are marketing to a new person. This is not the standard Red Bull ads. This is not the standard energy drink ads. They are trying to get people to pick this up in the morning on their way to work. They want to fight with those other places on the market. They want to get Starbucks. They want to get Dunkin'. Those guys, if you stop in, you're paying about $7 for a latte at Starbucks. Dunkin' Donuts, a little bit cheaper. You're looking around $2 for a cup of coffee. Now, if you're getting anything in that, swirls, cream, or if you're getting their version of a latte, you're already up to $5 or $6. This thing here, if you pick it up in a store, again, I told you, you're looking at 3 or 2 for $5 or $6. So that brings this price down to almost $1, definitely under $2, or maybe right around $2.50. That's pretty good. I might consider picking these up instead of coffee somewhere. I should tell you, I am not a big fan of canned coffee. It comes out tasting usually not like coffee. Anything that is like Starbucks canned coffee, not the Frappuccino ones. Those are just a whole different thing on their own. Or Black Rifle, or if you've seen any of those other brands that are just canned coffee, no, I'm not going for it. I am a hot coffee guy, and I get my coffee locally roasted. If you've seen my Irish coffee video, you saw how I brew that on the Chemex. So this stuff, I'm a little skeptical. And you know that I like Monster. I've had all the videos up there, so take a look at those. I've had a couple other good ones. All right, knowing what I do about coffee and graphics, we're gonna take a look at this. So, we've got a new label, new colors. I love the new colors and the new label. Cold brew. I'm expecting this to be not bitter because cold brew, if done right, is nice and smooth. This is nitro infused. So if you know anything about nitro, it provides a nice creamy texture usually. Maybe some slight bubbles, but usually not that full carbonation that their other drinks are gonna have. We've got a little bit of a description here. Roast medium. We'd expect that. Nobody wants a dark roast usually. That's gonna be bitter. Nobody wants a light roast. That means not coffee, right? Origin, imported. That doesn't tell us anything. Usually if you're buying coffee and it's in a package and they've got the origin on it, it's gonna be a single origin coffee, meaning all the beans in that bag, they came from someplace like Ethiopia. Since this says imported, I'm gonna think that it is coming from the largest coffee producing country, Colombia. Profile, sweet and full bodied. All right, we'll see. Full bodied means that it's gonna have that robust coffee flavor. And then it's got a strength, 4 out of 5. Now, a lot of other people go over the nutrition facts. We'll take a look at them, but I'm not going to dive in too deep. Biggest thing you guys want to know, it's only got 10 calories in a can. That holds pretty true to coffee. Coffee is mostly water, and then you got the extraction oils from the coffee bean. The sweetness is going to come from sucralose. This is a new sugar additive that I've seen in a lot of drinks. I like it a lot. My little boy brought home some Prime. I don't like aspartame, and I don't like other fake sugars. So again, canned coffee, fake sugar, I'm a little skeptical. Let's crack this open, see what we got. Ooh, that's a nice sound. A little bit louder. but you're not getting a ton of bubbling out there. Okay, this might be coffee. That is not what I was expecting. That is halfway decent. Usually, I don't drink a ton of canned stuff at home. Do it a lot for these videos. It's usually when I'm driving or out at work. This may be perfect for those mornings where you're on the road, you're in a hotel, and you want something that's going to satisfy that coffee craving. It does have a full body. It sits on the tongue a little bit, and that sweetness is just enough. It's not overly sweet. It's not a Frappuccino. Let's crack this bad boy open. Again, that nitrogen pop, I like that. All right, and it's settled down. Again, this thing shocked me. Now, I've had other Monster Javas. I don't like them. They've got a ton. Now, these two are very different. They are not overly sugared. They are not overly tied down with different flavors and things. They are pretty much straight coffee. So if you're a coffee lover or you like true coffee flavor, these guys are great. Again, it's not overly sweet. It's got a nice subtle sweetness to it. This has a thicker body because of the milk. If I had to pick up one of these, most likely I'm going to get the latte one. This has a little bit more of what I'm looking for when I'm picking up a can of something and I just want like a treat. This is it. All right, before we're done, let's take a look at the color. This is going to be the sweet black, first of all. What you guys couldn't see was I made a mess the first time. Got that nice swirling. And you can see it looks like coffee. A little bit of bubbles in there, but again, it's a little bit more translucent than you might expect. So we talked over this. This is pretty true to coffee. It's got a little bit of sugar, which I like, and this might be something I pick up again. All right, time for the latte. All right, it's got that nice creamy color. Look, it's got a nice head on it, some steamed milk, if you will. It looks like a latte. If you were to pour this into a glass, you might not know it came from a can. Take a look at that. Nice creamy texture. Got a little bit of a frothed milk foam head there. This is true to what I'd expect there. If you poured this into a nice glass, you might not know it came from a can. The other thing I wanted to mention today is this. I just got my most recent issue of Stand Art magazine. And if you haven't seen this yet, it's a little niche magazine. It's got a lot of stuff about coffee, got some stuff about art. There was a section on cold brew coffee. So just a little bit about Stand Art magazine, because I do like to go a little bit past the flavor profiles and other stuff on the drinks. Take a look at their website here. Just like that, folks, we're done. Now, wrap things up. Sweet black, not bad. I'd give this about an 8 out of 10 on a scale there. The latte, I'd make it a little bit more. If you're looking at it out of 10, about 8.5.